Hello everybody, and welcome back to Sawyer Live, and welcome to Amanda the Adventurer! Now, if you're watching this, you've probably seen the title of this video, and I think I already know why you're here. If you want to jump ahead to that, I'm going to put a timestamp on the screen, because, yes, as far as I can tell, I think I actually might have found this clue to the ARG thing first. As far as I can tell, I made a Twitter post the moment I found it, and it seems to come before everything else, and that, like, freaked me out, and it's just a really funny story how I got to it, so I wanted an opportunity to talk about it. But if you want to actually watch me play it, because I've not played it on this channel or at all, yeah, let's stick around. Let's watch Amanda the Adventurer. This was a part of a found footage game jam where I can't tell if it won or not. I'm having such a hard time understanding game jams and how the submissions work.
I'm Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
I'm Wooly.
I love Willy.
I love apples. Do you like apples?
I despise everything about this, but I do love apples because
I'm allergic.
I just got a dehydrator. So I love apples even more.
Be afraid to try something new. But we don't even know where the store is. Do you know where the store is?
Yes, I do, but I don't think it's gonna be fun if I just tell you where the store is. I think it's this one.
Do you know where the store is?
Oh, is it the playground?
Do you know where the store is?
She despises me. I played an old, like, Dora the Explorer Flash game so many years back that was just like this.
Store.
Except for the horror elements.
And look, there are apples. Can you see apples?
When you say this place is crowded... Okay, now here's where some of the horror stuff is gonna come in. I'ma say pears.
Apple.
No, I like pears.
Apple.
Now if I think... Yeah, I'm pressing F over and over again.
Now we can make apple pies.
Yeah. This has all of the energy of my childhood. Like, I'm a Blue's Clues person, personally. I was born and raised on classic Steve Blue's Clues, but also a bit of VeggieTales, so this is screaming at me. The eyes on everything.
You. Okay, we don't have much time. Whatever you do, don't...
Hi everyone, I'm Amanda.
Gets me every time.
Today,
The trash is sentient. I never quite put that together. The trash is sentient. Why can't I see my cursor? Oh, I can't see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the trash bags are sentient here. We're throwing away sentient garbage bags. We're looking for the meat man, but I want ice cream.
tell us where the butcher is.
Wooly's got the same, like, no, please.
The butcher?
Wooly, you really need to get out of here. We all know what comes next.
There it is. Let's go.
A lamb should not be going to the butcher's. Okay. I'm gonna say, as an adult,
Tell the meat man what we need.
I'm gonna, I know that there is a secret here and it's how you get to the thing, but I'm not gonna do it for this initial playthrough. I'm gonna say pears.
Can you tell the meat man what we need?
Please no, please no.
Tell him.
Again, I'm just hitting F. Yeah, it makes me do it. Okay, as an adult who's been to a deli counter like 5 times, this has almost the same level of awkwardness as being at an actual deli counter and trying to get my meat. I still am not sure. I need you to stop making that face at me, Amanda. Thank you. You can make it at Wooly all you want, just not at me, please. That awkwardness and fear is someone like me who has a lot of social instability. That's what it feels like to go to a counter and say, hey, could I get 2 pounds of the horseradish cheddar, please?
It's dark out.
Poor Wooly.
Let's go home.
I'm very curious. Wait, what is this back here? I haven't noticed this. Is that a tree? I don't know. There's a lot going on in here. There's not a whole lot going on here. I'm taking a guess what that is, but I want to go to the playground.
Home.
This is my favorite version of her, just the breakdown.
Point to the house.
Okay, so whatever that tree thing was back there is gone.
Not knock on the door.
Oh. Window.
I want to go inside.
Bro, I regularly took the window growing up.
Let me in.
Absolutely not. Oh no, no! You took my window. How are you so good at at home repair and remodeling? And that, whatever that is. Okay, I've read somewhere. Am I supposed to say hello here? Hello or knock? I'm gonna try hello. Nah, it doesn't let me. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen no matter what. Yeah. There's a lot to unpack there. So, oh, also, that shot, for those who don't know, I don't know why you're learning this from me, but if you wanna go check out, I believe his name is DakBlake. I'll put his link down below as well. When I was editing a video for Sherry on this game, she came across his stuff, and he did some really cool stuff where he like breaks the camera and moves around in the room, and you actually get to see that the entire time that we're sitting here in the room, that monster version of Amanda, she's actually standing behind us right now, staring at the TV. You know. So just think about that. It actually looks, interestingly, that last shot, it actually seems to me like it's a reflection. That, because the like couch and the pot that you see are actually also in this room, but are flipped. So it seems like, and there's like a little white spot on the screen as well that's like your classic CRT screen reflection. So I think that last moment is the TV turning off, actually, and you're seeing the reflection. I don't know. So, okay, let me run through this, and we're gonna talk about the ARG, because there is this is the new update where there is a new thing in that's just a circle on what's very clearly a Google Maps like image, right? Now, I saw this, and I love a good ARG, personally. I do like, I've personally been a part of, like, the zoo level ARG for the Accounting Plus. There's one other one, I'm forgetting what it was, but I love a good ARG. So, yeah, here you go, sweetheart. So, I love a good ARG, and when I saw that come up and realized, like, hey, nobody's looked for this yet, I decided, like, what the heck, I'll give it a shot. And somebody had ripped the game and found out that there are a couple of videos in the game files that are from like old 90s cartoons. One of them is an old contest video. It's a commercial for the N64 that was a contest involving Super Mario 64. And that contest, your entry ticket thing, took place in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And so I thought to myself, oh, I wonder if that's a clue. Maybe the Google Maps thing is somewhere in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So hey Willie, it's good to see you back.
Grandma.
Is it Grandma? Is that just Harry?
Yeah, we don't super care at this point. I don't think Grandma's the one we're getting meat for, Wooly. So I flew around in Google Earth in Kalamazoo, Michigan for probably a good hour or two. Like, to be entirely honest, I lost track of time. I couldn't sleep. So I flew around so much because, I believe that triggers it.
Tell him what we need.
Wait. Does Meatman have eyebrows, or is that hair? You know, he ducks down in a moment. Maybe we'll see.
That's right.
It's eyebrows. It's eyebrows. I thought it was like little Charlie Brown curls. So, I flew around Kalamazoo, Michigan for a while, and Kalamazoo, Michigan also has a lot of farmlands, so they did look very similar. And after a good hour or so, again, I lost track of time. I just kind of gave up. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna find it anywhere in here. So, welcome to the secret tape, everybody. So I gave up on it, kept editing the video that I was working on for Sherry, and this is when here's the image. There it is, this little spot right here. And I saw someone say No, I spelled it way wrong. I don't think there's currently anything that comes out of that just yet. I'm gonna just move this ahead so that I don't have to hear that song playing over and over. So I didn't find anything in Kalamazoo, kept editing the video, and Sherry was looking through this guy's video, DakBlake, who he made mention that he didn't think that anything was gonna come up of the Google Maps thing, because in the corner you could see 2022, which clearly means that this was a code, right? And he's like, no, it's not a code, it's just the Google Maps watermark. And, you know, he didn't put a whole lot of thought in, or not thought, oh gosh, what's the term? He didn't feel like it was going to be part of an ARG. He didn't feel like that was a code or anything. That, like, this was, what probably happened was the creator just, like, went on Google Maps or went on Google Images, something like that, and just searched field with a dark spot and just drew a circle on it in Photoshop and used that texture kind of thing, and that was it. And that kind of got me thinking, like, okay, well, Google Maps would start you out at your location. So go to look up and see where is this guy located, and it's apparently Hamilton, Ontario, which also does have a lot of farmlands. And I look and see, apparently in Google Maps, when you rotate the camera, the watermark rotates as well, which meant that I'm looking for an off-kilter field, and I'm searching through because the fields, like the satellite images, were all taken at different times of the year, so the color isn't lining up, nor the shadows. So I was able to really narrow it down to, like, just these sections that have these slightly barren fields or wheat fields that, you know, are next to forested areas. And, like, in like 20 minutes in like 20 minutes of all of this, like, armchair sleuthing, I actually managed to find it. And I freaked out, and I actually, like, I'll put a picture up here of me writing Sherry freaking out about this thing, and I immediately posted on Twitter because I'm just astounded that in all of the world I managed to find a field. I managed to find one crop field in all of the world, and like, that astoundment and that amazement with myself and my abilities was equally met with me just, like, I've said it to my friends so many times, just freaking Kalamazoo, Michigan? What was I thinking? Why did I go so far down the rabbit hole with Kalamazoo, Michigan, thinking that this random video in the files that had a contest from 1992, that has to be a clue? I have been working on the zoo level ARG for far too long, very clearly, that I'm like, everything has to be a clue. And so the large takeaway, as far as I could tell, though, I think I'm the only one, or not the only one, I think I'm the first one to have found this. I know the information has gotten out a little bit now. I think someone named OmniPie, unfortunately, I've never heard of them prior to this, till someone mentioned them to me. I also did a video on it and stuff like that. It looks like the information is getting out now, which is great. The ARG requires people getting this information. It's just really cool to me that I got it first. That my tweet seems to predate everything else that I've found, and I don't expect anything out of that, but it was just really cool that I found it, and also spent hours in Kalamazoo, Michigan, trying to find. I don't understand where my head was at on that one. I genuinely could not sleep, but still had enough consciousness to find the actual field. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little story. I don't normally play horror games. Oh, also that the other bonus tape, I did find the one with the pigs that are hanging up and there's a code on it. I don't know if the code is necessary or not, but I did, like, reverse image search and find that image just is on Google. It's part of a packing plan, I believe, and the number is in the original image. So that's not saying that isn't a clue, just that it's in the original image as well. It was a tag on one of the meats. So they might be using it as a clue. I have no idea, but for the moment it's just a part of the game. It might have just been something they threw in. I have no clue. So thank you all so much for watching. Go check this game out in the description for yourself. If you haven't, I'd be amazed if I'm the first one showing people Amanda the Adventurer. If you're coming here before everyone else, that's super cool. Go check this game out in the description. They're putting a lot of work into it, and it looks like they're continuing to, because this was just updated about 5 days ago. Again, I found a field within 5 days. That's so cool to me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. So long, everybody.